Hey folks, this is Johnny and welcome to part 5 in our 5-part series here for the Faderport 8 and 16 updates via Studio One 4.5.5. Always wanted to say via like that. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to reset our faders to 0. Now there isn't one yet to actually get them to go all the way down to infinity. But what we're going to do is we're going to reset everything to 0 just using a touch of the fader. I'm going to go to this little split screen right here so you can see the fader port as I do this, and you can see Studio One here reset as I do this. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. So if I hold Shift, let me actually do this. I'm going to take all the faders and I want to start my mix kind of over. Okay, I'm just going to use the tracks. I'm not going to use the outputs or anything like that. Okay, so now I want to reset these to 0. I'm going to go Shift 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. What am I doing? I am actually holding Shift and pressing the fader and saying 1 2 1 2 1 2. Now, why is it 2? Well, what they didn't want to happen is for you to be hitting Shift doing something else and accidentally tap a fader. Because see, if I just tap it, doesn't do anything. So you got to hold it for a good amount of time. Shift 1 2 1 2. There we go. 1 2 1 2. And I can just go through all of my. Some of you guys are probably like, "Oh, quit saying 1 2, will you?" So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it looks like it doesn't work with the outputs. Might not work with the outputs. I think it's only track faders. So yeah, you have to make sure that you're in track. So one more time. Really, really simply, just taking all my tracks, I'm leaving all my outputs where they belong. I'm going Shift 1 2. I'm just going to go through them just like this. Oop. Just like that. Really nice. Very, very cool. So this gives you the ability to set all of your faders at 0, especially if you're going to be starting gain staging. This is a great way to reset the faders. Maybe at some point they'll do it to where you can maybe double tap and actually it'll go to 0 or something like that, or go to infinity. But for now, at least we have that from the fader port. Don't even have to touch the mouse or the keyboard. I hope that was helpful. And thank you for watching this series. There are more videos now coming out from this point forward on how to use the Faderport 8 and 16. Faderport 8 videos are already up, so I think I'm just going to do the rest of these on the Faderport 16. So I hope you enjoy them, and I'll see you in the next video.